Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video en mi canal. ¿Ustedes vieron la película Clue? Esa en la que los juntan a todos en una mansión y se empiezan a morir. Los tipos son todos como... Se han mandado cagazos pero empiezan a morir de a poco, todos. Salió un juego, me acuerdo, basado en esa peli. Un juego de mesa así. Oye, todos estos juegos. Hay que ver mi tiendita. ¿No era un juego de mesa? Ajá, era un juego de mesa. ¿Y esto? ¿Por qué me sale así como para hacerlo?
This place has been ransacked.
Han saqueado el lugar.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
No veo los cuerpos. Dice que los han matado a todos. No veo los cuerpos. Pero definitivamente no hay. No. Estoy disfrutando harto jugarlo. Perdón, gente de YouTube, me puse a charlar un rato pero básicamente llegamos acá a las alcantarillas y se me olvidó grabar, por eso, perdón. Pero llegamos a las alcantarillas por allá y hay un montón de sangre, ¿ven? O sea, de todos los Skulls asesinados. Fuimos a la habitación de Harry Jones, no está, y nuestro querido Jonathan Reed nos dice: sigue la sangre. Por lo tanto, en eso estamos. ¿Escuchan? Mira lo que hizo.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Oh, qué bicha. Depósito. ¿Estamos grabando? Sí. Adiós.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
A ver.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
¿Quién?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Ahí dijo el nombre. ¿Lo cacharon? Mirdim algo.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish. To
Hola, Andrés.
spit in the eye
Bienvenido.
of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger.
No, yo ya no juego al Legend of Justice, no.
Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
Oh.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both
¿Cómo
less
estoy?
and
Con la garganta un poco para atrás.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
Me
a
emocioné mucho en el
disaster
stream de ayer.
is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
Qué extraño. El enemigo.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What
Ay, sí,
future
un montón de
awaits me
cosas.
beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
Ah, qué hueva con lo del champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary.
Oh,
I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
tengo que ir a buscar mi comida, cabros, de un ratito. Gracias por el provechini, pero voy a... voy a seguir avanzando y vamos a ver cuánto nos demoramos. Y así, por último, puedo comer mirando las tienditas.
These poor skulls don't stand a chance.
Siga la ruta de la sangre. Ah, ¿un ratón? Creo que ese ratón se está atrapado ahí. Recuerda, pausa la grabación y después reanudar. Sí, ya estoy grabando, muchas gracias. ¿Qué me pedí? Unos tocomples.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Se inyectó, ¿viste? Es el boss final. Yo creería. Se parece, ¿viste? Se parece un montón a la... Creo que sí es el boss final, cabros. Bien, perdónenme.
Help me. I've been alone all my life.
Conchale. Mierda, de nuevo. Me comí un montón de daño porque la weona explotó. ¿En qué plataforma estoy jugando? En Play. Estoy jugando en Play, pero lo dieron en la Epic, gratuito, para todos. Para todos. Parece sangre falsa. No entiendo, no entiendo. A ver, concéntrate.
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
¿Qué? ¿Qué eso por qué? Espera. No, espera. No tengo balas. 181. ¡No! ¿Por qué pierdo sangre?
Such innocence, such guilt.
No. ¿Por qué pierdo sangre? No. ¿Qué? Espera. ¿Por qué pierdo sangre? Espera, estoy confundida, me equivoqué de... ¿Qué? ¿Cuándo lo dieron gratis en Epic? No sé, pero hace un tiempo. De hecho lo tengo en Epic. Por eso sé que lo dieron gratis. Regenera 800 puntos de salud al instante. Bueno. Ah, ya sé que no me equivoqué.
Your mother, child.
Me equivoqué de botón. La concha de la lora. La puta madre. Pelea un poco como el...
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
¿What? Ah, se las come para curarse.
I will reach the land more. The abundant, the hungry, the tasty.
No. ¿Qué es esto? No. Ah, puta, me equivoqué. No. No. Calma.
Feed your mother, child.
No, William. No, ¿por qué elige William? Jonathan, cúrate.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Considero medio extrañas las motivaciones de este boss final para ser malo.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered with all the other Suascals.
Qué buena,
I was
qué
up above,
buena idea
in search of
fue
help when Harriet
subirle el
suddenly
nivel a
turned
esa habilidad,
into that
cabros.
thing. I have no
Qué
idea what
bueno.
it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
¿Se acuerdan que
Yes.
cuando
You
Russo vino
prevailed in
a uno de los
I
streams que
hope
hice
you'll
de este
forgive me
juego,
for the way I treated you when
dijo que
first
le había
you
costado
presented
bastante
yourself
ganar a
at
la
our gate.
reina y
No
que
need
incluso se comió a algunos personajes principales para
Perhaps there
poder
will be
tener
no
más
stories told or
em,
songs sung of what happened here today.
nivel.
But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be
Nos fue
part
re
of
bien,
this
creo yo.
situation. Thank you, old Bridget.
Nos fue re
May I
bien.
ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too.
Qué buena
Now that
info.
all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Ella era la esposa de Lord Redgrave. Quizás subiste de la habilidad y te equipaste bien. Yo creería, de una,
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Elizabeth. Ella tiene la sangre de William Marshall. Ella es... Joder. La info es que bueno, la pelea de la Reina Roja, la verdad es que no la entiendo muy bien. Es como un ser hecho de odio, por lo
Well,
tanto simplemente quiere expandir el odio por el
This is
mundo.
it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Y resulta que Old Bridget era la esposa de Lord Redgrave, el que decía que él mismo era progenie de William Marshall, el gran caballero bla 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 de los vampiros. Pero resulta que no es. Por lo tanto, él solo hace skulls. El tema es que si recuerdan que leímos, no sé si en las memorias de William Marshall, o no sé en cuál lo leímos, pero eran 2 documentos. En uno de ellos leímos que él tiene una maldición. Que tiene la sangre del odio. Que hoy un Bullpix. Ultra. Vale. Por lo tanto, te da a entender que él también tuvo esto, lo que tuvo Doris y lo que tuvo Harriet Jones. Pero que iba a ser un antídoto o algo para él consumirlo y acabar con eso, por mucho que sea doloroso. Pero antes de eso, él cometió errores, por lo tanto, hizo progenie. Y si recuerdan, a Harriet Jones le hicieron transfusiones de sangre con la sangre de Elizabeth Ashbury. Por lo tanto, ella le dice en un momento, Jonathan, ¿conoces la expresión portador sano? Por lo tanto, si te hablan de en algún momento la sangre del odio y de portadores, tiene que ser que ella es progenie de William Marshall. ¿Cachai? Mi idea, ¿no? Y con respecto al armado de personajes, sí, pues mira, primero tenemos todo dorado. Tengo todo dorado, o sea que es lo máximo, y todas las habilidades activas. Viste que aprendí que eran habilidades, realmente tenía que activarlas por cada nivel. Acá, por ejemplo, tengo también los sueros más elevados en calidad. Que también los usé, ¿viste? Los más elevados, que son los morados. Aunque, ¿existirán los naranjas? No sabría decirte. Pero creería que no, porque no habían otras formas. Y lo otro es que, por ejemplo, la del abismo, la subimos a nivel 4. Que necesitábamos para subir a nivel 4 hacer nivel 26. A tope. La verdad es que el daño que hace esta es buenísima. Usamos el escudo, usamos el teleport y la autofagia, lógicamente, y esa que, bueno, la uso un par de veces. ¿Qué dices? Y si tienes todo dorado, podríamos decir que tu vampira. Capaz. Bueno, vinimos en un auto súper moderno, miren esta hermosura. Y estamos en el castillo de Lady Ashbury. Que si no recuerdan mal, yo se los mencioné en algún momento, para que calculen más o menos, los años que tiene Lady Ashbury, ella tiene una copia autografiada de Drácula de Bram Stoker, por Bram Stoker. Bueno, a ver, ¿qué crees este weón? Ya hicimos tu pega, po.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over.
Él también quiere volver. Él también quiere desaparecer, ¿viste?
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
No, sí, ya caché.
Why did Harriet Jones...
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
I see.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awaits.
No nos está dando respuesta. ¿Qué fue primero? ¿El pollo o la gallina? O sea, el huevo o la gallina.
This is
¿Cierto,
not
Polly?
over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the
Viste la sangre del odio. Hay que acabar con el portador, con el paciente cero.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
Sí, deberías. Debería recuperar el artefacto. Debería recuperar la sangre
What will
de
become
William.
of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
Bueno, sí sabemos que también nos van a
What will
perseguir.
become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
Oh, le va a ir re mal a nuestra progenie.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
¿Viste? ¿Viste?
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of
Sí,
which
se
old
entrenan para
twisted
subir de nivel,
plan
tienen
you
que
seek to
sacarlo a
pull
pelear.
down?
Hay una opción de
Tell me the
peleas en
I
el
am
aplicativo.
just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
¿Sus hijos?
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
Oh.
This is madness. How many have you
¿Viste?
created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Qué hijo de la-
So that is all we are to you.
De Jack Games, claro.
Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No, you are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He
Sí.
is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood
¿En
of
serio?
the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny.
Bueno, cabros,
Why am I not surprised?
tenemos respuestas para la leyenda artúrica.
But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Es verdad.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you.
O sea, no somos progeny de William Marshall, sino que somos progeny del mismo que creó a William Marshall. Somos reverendo vampiro, cabros.
It's locked, all right. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Somos reverendo vampiro, chicos, ¿eh? Son iguales, claro, simplemente William ha tenido más tiempo de vida, por lo tanto es más older. Pero... Ah, no, por ahí. Okay. Pero sí, son hermanos. En poder. Entonces nosotros somos, po, el paciente cero. No, po, tiene que ser ella.
I cannot enter. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
El otro tiene los setos más altos. Claro, pues llega más tiempo jugando, sí. Pucha, algo dijo el weón y no caché. Ah,
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. It's locked, all right.
oh, mira. Podemos robar. Permiso, Elizabeth, permiso. Carta antigua. Querida Lady Ashbury, gracias por su última carta y la buena nueva. Estoy impaciente por su llegada a Londres. El jardín está precioso con este cielo de verano, aunque soy consciente de que prefiere evitar el calor y la luz del sol a causa de su delicada salud. Hola, Chino, gracias por los beats. Puede venir cuando quiera. Discutiremos su maravillosa idea sobre la fundación de un
Hola,
orfanato
buenas
para
noches,
jovencitas.
jefecita hermosa de mi corazón, espero esté bien. Se le quiere a Chinóxico, su caballero de la toxicidad.
Muchas gracias. Dice, inspirado en la mansión royal de Saint Louis de Francia. Es una verdadera lástima que cerrase cuando los franceses decidieron, cielo santo, me cuesta decapitar a su rey. Estoy convencida de que mis amigos de la ciudad les entusiasmará la idea de construir un orfanato. Bla, 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 bla. Condesa Alexandra Somerset. Mira esa foto vieja. ¿Será que podemos entrar acá?
It's locked. This castle is falling apart.
Okay. El retrato de Elizabeth Blackwood. ¡Oh! Es ella. Estimado señor McAllister, como nueva propietaria legal de la finca Ashbury, tengo intención de comenzar las reparaciones más urgentes, el mantenimiento de los muros, la cripta, bla 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 bla. Mi única petición es hablar directamente con usted, no con sus asistentes. Cualquier noche del próximo mes sería perfecta, bla 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 bla. Arreglamos el castillo.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside.
Una cripta. ¿Tendremos que ir hasta allá? ¡Nosotros! Retrato del Dr. Jonathan Reed por Elizabeth Ashbury. Miren, nosotros.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
El amor, el amor. El amor es una cosa esplendorosa, cabros. Oh, ¿me tendré que lanzar? Sí, parece que me tengo que lanzar. Bueno, ya te voy, San Pedro. Ah.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Bueno, ando por aquí Elizabeth hace poquito. Vamos a recorrer todo a ver si encuentro, si no por apurada me falta alguna cosa. Dice, estimada Lady, le escribo esta carta por confirmar que mis trabajadores acudirán a su castillo el próximo lunes para y he aprobado los planos y bla 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 bla. Cerraduras y medidas de seguridad. También puedo garantizar que mis trabajadores reciben instrucciones de no entrar en la cripta ni subir al segundo piso, bla bla, de añadir que todo, bla 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 bla. Escuchen esto. Debo añadir que es todo un orgullo poder continuar el trabajo que inició mi bisabuelo cuando comenzó a trabajar con su antepasado en 1795. Qué truchería. El antepasado le manda. Antepasádame esta. Qué sorpresa que su antepasado sea tan parecido a usted, ¿no? Estimada Lady Ashbury, Doctor Edgar, mira, a ver, eso por su cara. Ahora, confesar que me interesa coitura, bla 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 bla. Ah, esto es cuando él acepta ser el director del hospital. Claro, pues sacó todos los genes de su antepasado. Es igualita. Pucha, esto ya parece un laberinto, hermano. Yo me voy a perder. ¿Cuál? ¿Cuál? ¿Cuál tiene aspecto sospechoso? Ya me parecen todas iguales. ¿Cuál es la pintura sospechosa? Puta, weón. ¿Dónde está la pintura sospechosa? ¿Estará aquí? ¿No? Dios mío, señor, por favor. ¿Por qué? Ah, esta. Estaba la mierda, hermano. Retrato de Elizabeth y Jacob Blackwood en Versalles. Ok. Ok.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
¿Se mueve esto, no? Bueno, ese no es. Creo que esta es la puerta, cabros. Hay que buscar otro. Algún otro símbolo. Ay, Dios mío. Toda la vida, comiendo pan con mantequilla. Toda la vida. ¿Y dónde con chaleco van a estar los símbolos?
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Ok. Ok, el que vimos fue la espada, ¿no? Querida Lady Ashbury, la última vez que... Ella sacó a William Marshall de la iglesia del Temple. Uy, qué buena. ¿Qué? Contra Felix, acá tienen un duelo y me dieron duro, dice. Pasa por la puerta del fondo del pasillo a la derecha, déjate caer por un agujero. Entonces avanza hasta la gran sala con la escalera central y el cuadro para descubrir los símbolos. Una espada y una luna. Sí. Descubrí el cuadro, descubrí el símbolo de la espada, no encuentro la luna.
It's locked, all right.
Me falta la luna ahora. ¿Será por el otro lado? No sé cómo será. ¿Será por aquí? Ah, aquí es donde llegamos recién. ¿Será algo? Me mostrará. Es que no sé si se activa cuando yo me acerque. No, viste, mira. Te demuestra ahí la espada y la luna. Y yo veo ratones. Vi la espada. O sea, encontré el artefacto de la espada. Pero no encuentro el de la luna. ¿Por fin se empacó? ¿Estará por aquí? Es una luna. ¿Será una piedra? Yo eso que leí todo, por mano. Yo lo leo rápido, pero lo leí todo. ¿Qué me falta? Encontrar a Lady Ashbury y saber por qué terminamos... ¿Por qué huyó? Me falta el fin de la historia de Edward, de Jonathan. En estricto rigor me falta la luna. Y es un artefacto con forma de luna. Vale, pero ¿dónde está ese proceso de regresar? Primero pulsando el otro a la derecha de la chimenea, que corresponde a la espada. Entonces date media vuelta y pulsa el de la pared del fondo. Ah, a ver. A ver. Jódeme que está aquí. ¿Qué es eso? Ese no es una luna. Ah, está todo acá. Ahí está la luna.
Voila.
Estaba todo acá, hermano. Yo recorriendo todo por todos lados. Bien. Bueno. Oli. Oli. Permiso. Oh, es enorme lo que hicieron acá. Toc. Ay. Toc. Permiso. No puedo teleportarme, no tengo poderes vampíricos, cabrón.
Drop your sword, father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Porque me perdí, weón. Me perdí.
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much
¿Viste?
more.
Ella era progeny de
I
él.
have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions.
Obvio. Es un juego.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Como que unos pequeños minutos.
Where are we?
Ay, sí, mis
What
papitas.
is this
Voy a buscar mis
This is
papitas.
the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Oh, ¿vieron, cabros? Heredó el título cuando compró el castillo. Mis tocomplers. Calmado, cabros. Calmado. Ya vengo. Listo, ya vine. Pero no vine con los tocomples, vine con las papas fritas. Porque vamos a seguir y yo no estoy por
this
comerme
your
los
retreat?
completos.
Something of a
Y
secret
después
place.
tocar el
It's
control.
more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Eso quiere decir que desde que tomó el antídoto.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
¿Qué salsa? Es una salsa con palta. Y creo que tiene perejil.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
¿Cómo? ¿Se van a morir?
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood.
Totalmente.
My corrupted blood of hate.
No es tu culpa. No es la culpa de ella, la verdad.
My father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
¿Cómo?
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
¿Cómo? ¿No lo usó en él?
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Ah, ella también era furiosa. O sea, ella también tenía esa rabia, esa ira. Y él le dio el antídoto a ella.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Bueno, por lo menos.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me.
Creo que se volvió loco del hambre.
The malice never fully leaves his eyes.
¿Vieron eso? O sea... Wow. La salvó prácticamente.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is
¿Escuchó?
the true
Mi hermoso
original
gatito.
carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
Ya sabemos que
He was an
también es
echo
Lady
for
Blackwood, así que...
centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned
Ese es del
your
principio
back,
del juego.
like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Se me acabó la
Because
casa.
I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
¿Se quiere
I
matar?
can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have
¿Se quiere
been the
matar?
most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
¿A todo esto? ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
Te va a
I think
morder.
your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
Te va a morder. ¿Viste lo que le dijo? Lo quería morder. ¿A todo esto qué, po?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Bodicea.
King Richard and Bodicea. How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing.
¿Viste?
to see
Dice,
her
limpió el
smile
corazón
again.
emponzoñado de Elizabeth. Él está feliz porque la salvó. Pone, no te acerques tanto, hijo de la frula.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just
Bueno, Nini,
once,
buena.
but she never
Ya la parte
ceased
final.
to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Oh, sí, ¿viste? Fue muy asesina la Elizabeth.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
What?
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Do you remember murder?
Eso sí que no supe.
Maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murdin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of
Piensa
the
que
unworthy.
lo convirtió en vampiro un ángel.
Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me.
Él la atacó.
She heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive
Él la
me,
atacó, ¿viste? Al principio,
I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood?
ah,
I think I understand now.
era un vampiro común,
And I
pero
fell
se
to my
infectó
knees,
cuando peleó
begging
contra el
for
desastre
forgiveness.
y después atacó a Elizabeth.
I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough.
Por eso lo único que quedan son ellos
I
dos.
had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family, singing for her death to come. I chose to
¿Cómo él a su
save her.
hermana? Sí.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against
Oh, la
Spain.
época de de Isabel I.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good
William
years.
Thor, me suena el nombre.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I
William
can
Thor me
think
suena.
about what I've
¿Usted no?
done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it.
No, a mí sí, pero no sé
It
a
has
dónde.
been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
No se quiere curar el viejito.
You agreed.
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here.
William Turner, no.
I deserve it.
No.
The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
Ah, lo va a matar.
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
Cuidado que te muerde, Elizabeth.
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
No. No, no,
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No. I won't allow this to happen.
Mentira que
I
saque
am
este final.
death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't
Ah, no
stay.
quiero mirar esta wea. Para después de todo lo que
Dr.
hice.
Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can.
Creo
do
que
this.
no es tan malo lo que estamos sacando, ¿eh? Creo que la salvamos. Creo que la convenció.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
La salvamos. Ay, salgan del fuego, weones. Aléjense, aléjense. No quiero decirte nada, pero ese fuego se expande, ¿eh? Y puedes hacer un gran incendio ahí. De ahí nació Crepúsculo. Un galán Johnny.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song.
Creo que terminó.
Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it.
Mira,
The queen
tienen
sleeps
sangre.
once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Sí, pero si logramos sanar a Elizabeth, ya no, po. Cata de sangres. Si logramos sanar a Elizabeth, ya no, po. ¡Ay! Termina el juego, conchetumara. Bueno, yo digo que sacamos un buen final, cabros. A pesar de que dejé a todos los muelles enfermos. A pesar de que dejé a todos los muelles enfermos. Solo están agotados, tienen resfrío, cefalea, no tienen la peste.
Bueno chicos, hasta acá el video de hoy, espero que les haya gustado. Si es así, por favor, denle like, lo pueden compartir con sus amigos, suscribirse si no se han suscrito y como siempre les digo, nos estaremos leyendo los comentarios. Que estén muy bien. Adiós.